Witam wszystkich na konferencji prasowej po meczu 11. kolejki Orlen Basket Ligi pomiędzy WKS-em Śląskiem Wrocław a Energa Czarnymi Słupsk. Wygrali gospodarze 87-64. W pierwszej części wysłuchamy reprezentantów gości, zawodnika Szymona Tomczaka oraz trenera Roberta Sztelmachersa. Zacznijmy od Ciebie, Szymon, prosimy o komentarz do mikrofonu.
Gratulacje do drużyny ze Śląska. Zagraliśmy słabe pierwsze 15 minut, później wróciliśmy na 12 punktów, jeszcze mogliśmy mieć szansę, ale początek trzeciej kwarty w ogóle nie poszedł po naszej myśli i już nie mogliśmy nic zrobić w tym meczu. Dziękuję.
Czy są pytania do zawodnika?
Cześć, Szymon, Łukasz Lisowski. Pytanie pamięcią wracając tak z 4 kolejki wstecz. Super postawa twoja, dokarmiany piłeczkami byłeś, czy coś zaczęło zawodzić na linii rozgrywający ty?
Uważam, że nie. Tak samo się rozumiemy z moimi rozgrywającymi i tak samo mi się dobrze gra. Po prostu tak wychodzi. Tak lepsi są obrońcy na pick and rollu, bardziej się skupiają na naszej grze dwójkowej i tak wychodzi.
Czy mamy jeszcze jakieś pytania? Nie ma więcej pytań. Jesteś wolny, możesz wrócić do szatni. I trenerze, prosimy o komentarz.
Congratulations, Wrocław, with the victory. They were more physical than us. You can see on the rebounding scores, so it's crazy. And we couldn't find easy ways to score baskets, and we struggled all the game. Sometimes we had some good run, but then we make unforced errors, and this kill us today.
Trener pogratulował zwycięstwa gospodarzom. Zauważył, że po zbiórkach widać, że Śląsk był bardziej fizyczny. Drużyna czarnych nie mogła zdobyć łatwych punktów oraz straty zdominowały ten mecz i dlatego wynik jest jaki jest. Pytania do trenera?
Dzień dobry, trenerze, Kajtek Krawczyk, Akademickie Radiolus. Trenerze, ja się tak zastanawiam, bo widzieliśmy na parkiecie i też w poprzednich kolejkach i w ogóle w całym sezonie można zauważyć, że gracie bardzo taką smallballową koszykówkę. Czy dodanie Lambrechta do zespołu to miała być właśnie jakaś taka znalezienie złotego środka w tym wszystkim, czy jeszcze jakieś transfery na właśnie wyższych zawodników, żeby też te zbiórki poprawić, są planowane? Dziękuję.
Yeah. Honestly, we have to get healthy first of all. So when we practice with the 3 main players every time, so it's a big problem for us to find a way to function on a game. So we come to game with one practice together, and this is problem for sure. Lambrecht, one of them, who was bring to help under basket with some smartness, but then we bring pen, then somebody is out, 2 players out, and it's a little bit hard to make this rhythm, especially when you play against Eurocup team like Wrocław, so who is everybody playing like all time, so it's hard, yeah, for sure.
Dobry wieczór, trenerze, Łukasz Lisowski. Pytanie próbowałem przed meczem znaleźć w internecie i chyba nie było wcześniej pojedynku bezpośredniego z trenerem Bagackisem trenera, zarówno na pozycji trenera, jak i zawodnika. Czy faktycznie tak było, czy kiedyś już mieliście okazję mierzyć się ze sobą?
I think we didn't play against each other. So he went abroad quickly and we didn't play against each other. I think so. I don't know.
Jak Wyczynski, Przegląd Sportowy. Coach, your team is playing with the slowest pace in the league, in the offense. Do you think you would like to play more up tempo, faster, or is it okay for you? But execution is
For sure. Like colleagues say, we have small ball a lot of times or whatever. I think we should for sure play quicker to bring ball over and have open 3-pointers, but we see we shoot, we miss, and it's look very bad, but we have to find this balance between quick game and not so quick, but no, for sure main thing we want to play quicker, for sure.
And you mentioned that a couple of guys were injured, didn't practice. Could you tell us who has problems with?
No, now they played, but didn't practice all week. You saw like Duffy fell down and Mishek have wrist problem and new player coming on 4 or 5 position. It's always making little bit mess in a team to make right roles for everybody.
Dziękujemy bardzo, trenerze. Wracamy po krótkiej przerwie.
Proszę.
Rozpoczynamy drugą część konferencji prasowej po meczu WKS Śląsk Wrocław, Energa Czarni Słupsk. Są z nami gospodarze, zawodnik Kadre Grey oraz trener Einars Bagackis. Let's start with you, Kadre. Please share your thoughts about tonight's game.
It was a good game. We got off to a good start, and I think that helped set the tone for the rest of the game. We had some ups and downs, but we built a good lead, so it was just good for us to, just maintain that lead and, work on being consistent when we're up ahead.
Kadre zauważył, że doprowadzić do zwycięstwa pozwoliło to, że dobrze zaczęli mecz, było mało błędów, przez co wynik jest zwycięski. Any questions?
Can I ask a question to both Kadre and coach? Sure. Guys, good evening. Congratulations for the win.
Thank you.
Kajtek Krawczyk, Radio Luz. Guys, we've been talking with my friends, my colleagues, that before every single game this season we feel calm. Do you also feel the same way before games?
Calm? Maybe not necessarily, but we're gaining some good rhythm, so it feels like we're playing every day. So there's not much time to think. So we're just on that court before we know it and just trying to do our best.
I cannot say as I feel calm. Yeah, but there is a reasons you never know. You never know how is the game goes. I would like to say everything depends from us. It's okay, like I mentioned to the players, I have to repeat, I can repeat. If compare how we start the season and how we now, we are for sure better team. We play more physical, better decisions. Just sometimes, I don't know for what is the reason, we're just going out of that kind of, we just want to play too much like a team. We pass without any reason, and from that, especially today, Slups got in a halftime, half of those points what they scored, they got because of our decisions, and in that moment, immediately, I'm not calm anymore.
Any more questions to Kadre? No more questions, you're free to go, thank you. Coach, you want to add something from you or you want to hear questions?
I just want to say, that roster, you see those players, there is enough talent, I think, enough experience to compete with everyone. And they start season actually not bad, that is okay. It's not easy to stay in the same way, same level, long time in a season, yeah, but they are good, and that's what was one of the reasons why I was like kind of not so calm. But otherwise, we got like 2 good practice days. After the last game, team got 2 day offs, and really good 2 practices, a lot of energy. And from that start the basketball. And like today you saw, we really play with energy, with kind of physicality. We have to be we have to decide a little bit better offensively. Yeah, those kind of extra passes without any reason cost too much for us. Sometimes I have to say the best pass is the shot. You know, if we got against that kind of defense, how Słupsk play, we got 11 turnovers, that's too much, because all of them was on us, not on them. And if you see, statistically, they don't have even there's no przechwaty. So that don't mean like there is aggressive defense. But otherwise, you know, they try to use like those 9 players, 10 players, keeping in the mind 11, you know, that's very important for the next, because now from this game, we have like, for the next month, we have like brutal schedule.
Trener dodał, że dysponuje głębokim składem, mieli 2 dobre treningi przed dzisiejszym meczem i dziś grali fizycznie i z dużą energią. Zauważył również, że drużyna musi podejmować lepsze decyzje, ponieważ dodatkowe podania kosztują czasami straty i to trzeba poprawić, ale ogólnie jest zadowolony z gry swojego zespołu. Pytania do trenera.
Dzień dobry trenerze, Maciej Baranowski, Akademickie Radio LUS. Gratuluję zwycięstwa i muszę powiedzieć, że jestem pod dużym wrażeniem intensywności, z którą Śląsk zagrał. Natomiast chciałbym zapytać o to, cały mecz przebiegał pod dyktando Śląska. Jeśli to nie jest moment na zbudowanie zawodników końca ławki, takich jak Tymek Sternicki, który zagrał 1,5 minuty, czy Jared Coleman-Jones, to kiedy jest ten moment?
In this season. Of course, like always, like I said, is the coaches is those, all coaches in the world is those motherfuckers who don't know anything in a basketball, yeah, and the best players always on a bench. Always they keep involved in NBA and EuroLeague, best players always like in a bench. But that's of course a joke, is the seriously like everybody has the time, everybody get the minutes, will be the minutes, yeah. And I'm not going to watching on a watch and share the minutes just because they are the good guys. First of all, yeah. If you want, I don't know how to say it. No, I'm not going to say.
Łukasz Śląski, trenerze, gratuluję wygranej. Pytanie jest takie, jak wspomniał trener, duża intensywność meczów, zarówno w grudniu, jak i w styczniu, chociaż w lutym też nie będzie lżej, ale większość gramy u siebie. Czy to będzie dobry czas, żeby przeprowadzić fajne, merytoryczne treningi?
Nie ma treningów. Teraz nie ma treningów. Teraz my mamy 2-3 dnia mecz, 2-3 dnia mecz. Przed meczami, how to say, like recovery practice, treatments. There is probably the next contact practice will be in 1 week. Now we're going like really, you can say like NBA schedule. Like there is a 2-3 days game plus traveling. And of course, like it's also connected with the previous, your question, yeah. That's why I mentioned I said for day 1, we need longer rotation, 10, 11, even 12 players. Okay, now Sternicki play less, the Jared play less, yeah. But they played before. Now some other guys play. And they are going to receive the minutes, but they have to, and they are really practicing good, they're competing, and they will receive the minutes. Yeah, because we need all 12, even 13 players in the team. Look, now is this month we play without Sanon. Before we play 10 days without Nizo. We played without Penava. We played without, again Sanon was, yeah. And somehow we know, I mean like we know how to cover this, yeah. But you have to fight for your minutes, you have to deserve those minutes. Yeah.
And we have one last question.
Coach Jakub Łyczyński, Przegląd Sportowy. Actually, a couple of questions, short ones. First of all, about Sanon, that's easy question. What's his timeline when he's going to recover, be available? You don't know. You don't want to say.
I know.
Please
He's
tell us.
going to play next year.
Second question about Angel Nunes, because when you signed him like a month ago, you said that finally you have a player over 30 and you need experienced player like this. So how satisfied are you with his performance after this month?
You can see on the court, he's real professional. He is the player. Like we are calling, he's the player. He knows what he do with the ball and without the ball. Just for him still need to time, because when he came, after 1 week after that, he played 2 games and then he moving back to the opposite side of the world. And now is, he is here after this national team break, I mean. Now he's understand more and more, but it's not limit what he do now, because he's going to play for sure better, and he gives for us much more. At least he's not hesitating. He knows what he do with the ball.
Last question about Eurocup. Can you compare what was the approach about Eurocup before the season and right now? What was the goal before the season, and did it change after a couple wins?
I don't know. Sorry, your question is most important is what we expecting from Eurocup. We, I mean like players, coaches, yeah.
You.
Because I don't care against who I play. I've been there in all my life, like a player, like a coach. I don't care against who we play. And you have to go step on the court and fight, really fight. It doesn't matter. We are for sure underdogs in all Eurocup, not just in our group. Yeah, and you see with that kind of physicality, confidence, now it's like I mentioned, we are different. It's not good enough, still not good enough to really be, but I think if we play now with that Venice, how we lost the game here, we are not going that like those kind of mistakes end of the game, defensively and offensively, but we built the team, let's say, true to these games, because zero experience and zero was for our players playing in this competition. Not just competition, also what that means, play 2 games per week, a lot of traveling. Yeah, all what we need, we build it, like I would like to say, winner mentality. And we need in a team 12 winners, not the one hero. If you'll be like this in the rest of the season, we good. We stay good. I don't know anything about Eurocup, how far we go. I don't know anything about Polish League. And actually, I don't care yet. Because I know if you play physical basketball with energy, with fight, will be good result, good sport in the end of the season.
To wszystko, trenerze. Dziękujemy bardzo. Dziękujemy za uwagę.